Gloucestershire's Chris Dent produced a stunning innings, making a career-best 268 as Back continued to dominate ball on the penultimate day of the LV County Championship match in Bristol, where Glamorgan are the visitors. Dent began the third morning on 102, made out of his side's 234 for 3, which had been made in reply to the Welshman's 433, and he was soon on the move again first thing on a pitch which batsmen would have liked to carry around the country with them. Not that Benny Howell took advantage on this day. He hadn't added to his overnight 40 when he was bowled by Michael Hogan after choosing to play no shot. Kieran Nima Barnett then fell for 5, pushing a ball from Craig Macheda straight into the hands of Andrew Salter in the covers. That had Gloucestershire on 262 for 5 and still a long way behind, but Jack Taylor, as he so often does, came in and attacked the bowling. His 35 runs coming at better than a run a ball, these just some of his 7 boundaries. He's proved over and over again this year that he has a very good eye and loves to give the ball a real thwack. He's had a season he won't forget in a hurry. Dent, meanwhile, was to have a day he will never forget, and he helped Taylor add 53 runs for the 6th wicket in 11 overs. The stand ending when Taylor went after Dewey Penryn-Jones and top-edged to Chris Cook behind the stumps. So Gloucestershire went to lunch 100 runs adrift on 333 for 6, and 1 run after the restart, Tom Smith also fell to the Penryn-Jones and Cook combination, the batsman out for 3. James Fuller was then dropped before he'd scored, and that proved to be a very costly mistake for the visitors. This boundary, Dent's 20th 4 to go with 1-6, took the left-hander to his 150, and that had been made off 227 deliveries. He was soon at his best ever score in the county championship too. He was in a very determined mood, the next milestone in his sights being a second first-class double hundred, his other being the 203 not out he made against the Cardiff Students at the start of last season. Nothing seemingly was going to stop him as he moved to 1,000 championship runs in this competition this year. Fuller was a revelation too. He played some extraordinary shots in what was the best innings of his career as well. His previous best was the 57 he hit against Leicestershire in Cheltenham 3 summers ago, but he was to ease past that as he and Dent amassed the best ever partnership for the 8th wicket against these opponents. The second new ball hadn't helped Glamorgan one little bit. Dent showed no signs of nerves nor tiredness as he went relentlessly on. Several records were broken by him as he eventually got to his double ton after spending nearly 7 hours in getting there. These amongst the 27 fours he'd struck in his 274 ball stay at this stage. His partnership with Fuller realised 168 runs in 31 overs to have the Gloucesters into the 500s. Fuller was finally out for 73 as he found Penryn-Jones in the deep off Salter. It was a memorable knock which now had his side 69 runs ahead. At this stage, Dent had moved on to 222 and must have been seeing the ball as if it was the size of a planet. His innings was now into epic proportions. He was into his 8th hour at the crease, and his only worry now seemed to be if he was to run out of partners. There were still 2 wickets to fall though when he ran through for the single, which took him to his 250. He had now faced 340 balls and hit 32 fours and 1 6, that coming a long time ago. Glamorgan simply had no answer to him. Gloucestershire's 9th wicket fell with a total on 542 as David Payne was bowled by Slater for 7. And that left Dent to get as many more runs as he could with last man Tom Hampton. He decided to have a hit and belted his second maximum. He tried to clear the rope again off Macheda but was brilliantly caught on the boundary's edge by Graham Wagg, but only after he'd seen out 490 minutes in making a remarkable 268. There was a discussion to see if Wagg had gone over the rope, but he hadn't, and Gloucestershire were all out for 558. That gave them a lead on first innings of 125, and they would have hoped that, after spending 122 overs in the field, Glamorgan's top order may have been a bit tired. But as it turned out, the pitch remained flat, and Jacques Rudolph was not going to miss out. His side had 27 overs to survive, and he and James Kettleborough eased through those. Rudolph making a 50 off 70 balls, his 9th 4 taking him there as the home attack were getting no more help from the surface than their opponent's bowlers had managed. Kettleborough was a little more watchful but saw out 75 balls in getting to the close on 31 on a day which will have been enjoyed by the batsmen, especially Dent. A draw is now the most likely result to end the season. With Rudolph on 56, Glamorgan will resume on the final morning on 88 without loss, and that has them 37 runs behind.